Kumbanadu team of General Education presents
The Signs of the El Dorado. We're going to see the spectacular vision of a laboratory, an electronics laboratory in the physics department of the University of Kerala. This is the place where a group of dangerous students perform their so-called practicals. Although this is an electronics lab, the instruments here are calibrated to give many astronomical readings like those of stars and galaxies. There is no role of electronic components here. The only part the electronic components carry here is to just lie scattered on here and there so that people may step over it. Here you may encounter unused and misused equipments playing with the future of the university. You don't need any apparatus to do your practicals here. All what you need is an old record book and an empty observation book to copy down the reading. If necessary, you can use your scientific calculator to get time pass when your companion copy down the readings. Save for the occasional visit of the teacher, there is absolutely no external interference. The nature itself had designed the laboratory in the way But the things which characterizes this lab and is the most important is something else than this. Perhaps the first thing to be told about this place is the existence of a rarely found and endangered species known as the Chachas confucianicus. There is only one animal left in the species, which here is locally known as the Machan. That animal is occasionally seen in the premises of this laboratory, and the scientific community is especially behind the search of that particular animal. That animal is characterized by the irresistible tendency to rearrange the things in the lab.
The such process in the experimentation is nothing but the detection of the wave functions, which are actually very hard to detect.
The wave functions lie scattered on the ground that the scientists usually have to work very hard to detect any significant effort in this world.
The wave functions are very hard to detect. We have to work very hard to make any sensible operation on that experiment. We have a well-equipped laboratory to arrange such an experimental setup. The Machan is such an intriguing phenomenon that we can hardly avoid. But anyway, we are hopeful that we can detect.
Actually, the experiments and the cake and the keyboard and the continuous.
We are mainly concerned with the experiments with which measure these key points of the Machaanic footprints.
All these are important in detecting the nanomaterials and also the all-kinds of materials, and thereby
we are measuring the Machaanic footprints in nanoscale.
Continuously report on all these details.
We are always having sophisticated encounters in the subject research topics.
When we just repeat these things in these codes and using detecting these,
we have the possibility to communicate with other research centers. The transmitting antenna used by MRC is very strong and very viable.
even after the result, we just put it in the register. And
The Machan is trapped in these holes.
And people use these wires and place it near each and every hole and crease. We identify a certain kind of a material.
We can use only one hole at a time.
Okay.
The scientists here have arranged a well-equipped computer system in which various data are processed from time to time, and we have a well-panel of computer experts to work on the data analysis. The analysis is being carried out by experts in a way that is simulated in a computer network that is arranged in a subpart of the main laboratory. The laboratory apparatus have always been checked regularly so that any complaint occurring is repaired and maintained properly and is well monitored by the Kumbanadu University. The university proudly says that there are many Western scientists who have shown their interest in the present research work that is carried out in this department. And there are many enthusiastic movements from the scientists abroad.
അപ്പോൾ തന്നെ ഞാൻ കുമ്പനാട് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയിൽ സാറിനെ വിളിച്ച് അപ്പോൾ സാറ് പറഞ്ഞ് ശരി തന്നെ ഇങ്ങനെ ഞങ്ങൾ കുറേ ഗവേഷണങ്ങളൊക്കെ നടത്തുന്നുണ്ടെന്ന്. അപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് സത്യത്തിൽ അതിൽ ഭയങ്കര താല്പര്യം തോന്നി. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ് കൊള്ളാം, നിങ്ങൾ എന്നെ കൂടെ വിളിക്കുമെന്ന് ചോദിച്ച്. അപ്പോൾ അങ്ങനെ പറഞ്ഞ് ശരി വരി, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണമെങ്കിൽ ഗവേഷണം ചെയ്യാൻ സൗകര്യം തരാമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ്. ഇവിടെ ഒന്ന് കണ്ടപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ എന്തായാലും ആന്തം വിട്ടുപോയി. തള്ളയത് എന്തൊരു ലാഭം ഇത്, മുട്ടാൻ കേട്ടാ.
This laboratory is one of the most famous in the sense that this is the only one which is maintained by the kindness of nature alone. There is nobody to make any control. I mean, no human control over any of the instruments or any of the components of this laboratory. We ourselves have developed our own instrumentation, the Machaanic research work function analyzer and the Machaanic work function generator. And these processes can always make any, and we have a new box. Actually, the contortioning has walking system. The walking system can have always been something related to this topic, and we are actually making it through.
Within this cryogenic system, we have maintained atmospheres that are similar to icy icebergs.
A precious thing to inform you that we have succeeded in making a dominant of this Machaanic research, and we have well-sustained the cryogenic system, which are used to keep the enzyme development of the stone cells of nature. And here you can see here how we can break the history of certain people. And here is the well-known system. This is called the Machaanic tubular explanation. And this has always been used as some sort of measuring instrument. This is considered to be one of the most dangerous places of the solar system. This has considered to be of natural origin, and nobody has ever dared to challenge its existence. There may be chances that there have been any controversies which is against the existence of this world.
This journey does not end here. As long as human anxieties last, no exploration can ever end. In the everlasting pursuit of knowledge, the Kumbanadu University will progress towards the expanding horizons of the knowledge.